Her attorney told jurors Selena's death was a tragic accident, not a murder. During the trial, he demonstrated it was easy to pull the gun's trigger and pointed out that Saldivar was inexperienced with weapons. But the prosecutor said Saldivar intentionally cocked the gun's hammer, pulled the trigger, and killed Selena.
She points the gun to her head for 9.5 hours and never accidentally discharges. She pointed one single time at Selena and it accidentally fires. That points to that there was some intent involved.
The prosecution says the singer was killed when she discovered Saldivar, a manager of Selena's business affairs, was embezzling money. Prosecutors say they were grateful the jury voted to convict.
I'm just glad we were able to find 12 strong people to sit on a jury who would listen to the evidence and decide this case based on what they heard in the courtroom.
The jury's work is not yet done. The panel has been told to return on Tuesday to decide Saldivar's punishment. That could be anything from parole to life in prison.
Those closest to Selena put up a brave front. Her mother spoke for the family, saying no jury decision would ever restore the loss of a life full of dreams and hopes.
It really won't matter because it will not bring my daughter back. She will live, and my daughter is gone.
A feeling later echoed by Selena's father, who told me of his hopes for Yolanda Saldivar.
I think that she should sit there in her cell and think of this for the rest of her life of what she's done.
They say Saldivar inflicted even more pain beyond Selena's senseless murder.
Not only did she do that, but then she tried in public to destroy our family. Accusations of false accusations about my dad, about our family. These guys that are over there talking about it, you know, they come up and they tell you things, and it really pisses you off because they're not telling the truth.
I was very uncomfortable with all the lies and all the false accusations against me. Of course it bothered me. But I think that at the end, the truth is going to come out. The truth is the truth.
After her death, Selena's popularity reached an all-time high. And due to the tragic nature of the circumstances surrounding her death, her name became a household name sooner than anyone had anticipated. Her face appeared on magazines and newspapers across the country, and in the weeks and months following the tragedy, as the details of her murder became known, her fans, as well as the general public, could not get enough of Selena, Yolanda Saldivar, and this whole tragic story.
The kind of image Selena's family wants to remember of the Tejano star, not photographs of her in a coffin. The Quintanilla and Perez families claim an employee of Seaside Memorial Park and Funeral Home took snapshots of Selena in an embalming room. The pictures have allegedly turned up at bars and been sold for profit.
At no time did Seaside ever authorize or condone the taking of any photos.
Just last November, the Globe printed photos of Selena taken during her autopsy. Those are not the ones now in question. Seaside officials do admit a janitor took 4 snapshots of Selena in a casket. He was fired.
Immediately upon learning of such photos, Seaside's management contacted the employee who within hours brought the photos and negatives to us, and we promptly turned them over to Mr. Quintanilla.
Seaside officials also claim the attorney for the family had indicated a suit would be filed if the funeral home did not pay his client $5 million. In addition to filing the civil suit against Seaside, Selena's family has lodged a complaint with the State Funeral Service Commission. It's the 10th complaint filed against Seaside since 1986.
To keep the memory of Selena alive, Abraham Quintanilla offered official Selena memorabilia which would celebrate the life of the Tejano star.
The reason that we decided to produce Selena's memorabilia was because there's a great demand from the public, from her